when Cooper Flagg first showed up, my logic with Cooper Flagg was I saw the guard skills. I saw him being able to handle the basketball. I saw him being able to get downhill. And I thought we could implement that into being a point guard, not realizing that the decision-making that he has isn't what a point guard is in the NBA yet.
Fellas, to speak back into Cooper Flagg, obviously he just broke an NBA record. Youngest player to score 35. He joins LeBron as the only 18-year-old with a 35-point game. He had 35 and 8 rebounds. How do we feel about this career game? And what does this really mean for Cooper Flagg?
Turns out I do know what I'm doing. I just, at the point guard spot, that job's a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be. So if putting them on the wing is better, putting them on the wing is better. I saw the guard skills. I saw the creativity, and not realizing that it's a lot better for him to just be on the wing and just be more productive there. It does work. No doubt about it. I think that their offense, with getting Anthony Davis back, their offense is going to get better. He's getting downhill with the best of them, finishing around and around. I forget a lot of times that he's 18 years old. I do. I forget because he plays like a grown-up. He 100% plays like a grown-up. The way he finishes around the rim, dunking on guys, not just dunking on guys. I like his kickouts too, because he does read the floor really well for his age, Ron. I think that the issue is him having the ball in his hands and trying to make him into a primary distributor. All right, that's going to come with some time. And I think that as time goes on, I think he's going to get better at that. But I feel like where we are now with him, I think he's making a lot of progress, and I like what I'm seeing.
It just was unnecessary for them to even try to make him a point guard. I was saying that at the beginning, like it was unnecessary. Yeah. It wasn't working in the preseason. It wasn't working in the summer league. It's just not necessary. Like, he's so much better. I said that from game one, Tucci. I said he's so much better when he just plays small forward.
I just thought that
I think he's a better small forward today for having failed at playing point guard. Does that make sense?
I don't think they ever wanted him to be a point guard. I think they was just trying to get
make him a ball handler.
I think that was just trying to get him ready. Like they I don't think they expected to be very competitive without AD and Kyrie, but I think they're doing it more so for like later on when he's playing with Kyrie to be like a secondary ball handler, to be a secondary decision maker. That's what I kept saying that, like. But why not? But just so you can feel that heat. I think they figure, well, he can take it. It's like this isn't going to ruin his career. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he can make. And then best case, well, we don't know. We don't know that. Best case scenario. Best case scenario though, he can be that. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say we put him out there and he turns out he is magic. You know what I'm saying? But it don't hurt. It don't hurt though. It just don't hurt.
I could definitely get with that.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't hurt nobody.
You see from summer league when Cooper Flagg was playing point guard.
Look, man.
They stopped playing him at point guard in the NBA.
They basically barely had a point guard last year at Duke. You consider Tyrese Proctor a point guard?
They got to do with Cooper Flagg playing point guard in summer.
What I'm saying is point guard for 2 years. He's been playing a little bit of point forward for Duke. When he went out,
what did you see that got better?
Oh my God, stop, Jordan. When he went out, Con Knippel played a little bit of that role too.
Bro, why the fuck do we got to get a history lesson? What did you see from that time to the NBA when he played point guard that got better?
His decision making got better. How about that? Let's start there.
Is better. His handle is tighter. Okay, listen.
He's playing with better players. That's why. He's playing with better players than what he's playing. Jordan, are you going to sit here and tell me that the guys that he was playing with in the summer league see the same game that the guys that he's playing with in the Dallas Mavericks? The cutting is the same. The diving to the basket.
He wasn't making the passes.
What are you talking about?
He wasn't making the passes. I don't know what you're talking about. He wasn't doing it.
Because he was
every time he was playing point guard, he was
playing with better players today. And because he's playing with better players,
and he was getting no assists with better players
today.
Oh God. Okay. Chill. If we had to,
hold on. Y'all be making up shit.
No, you're the one making up shit, Jordan. You're the one. You're the one telling us.
I literally watched games and I said, this motherfucker is playing point guard and is getting 1 to 2 to 0 assists. Literally zero.
Didn't he have a 10 assist game a couple of nights ago, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh, and I just watched Royce O'Neal have like 12. So, I mean, shit.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. When y'all talking about he got better, I'm watching the game. Go down the game log. You're going to see a bunch of 0 assists, 1 assist, 2, 0. And I'm trying to figure out.
He had 11 against the Lakers.
That's what I was thinking about.
Wait, was it? No, that's assist. Yeah, he had 11 against the Lakers. Everyone gets assists against the Lakers. Royce O'Neal just had 12. That says more about the Lakers defense.
Hold on. Against the Lakers, who was the point guard? Was it Ryan Nembhard?
Yeah. Ryan Nembhard was
No, he wasn't even fucking playing point at that time.
But he was distributing. He was handling the basketball.
All right, now we gonna change the argument.
No, we ain't changing shit. You turn him
Yes,
into a
we
ball
did
handler.
change it.
When Cooper Flagg first showed up, my logic with Cooper Flagg was I saw the guard skills. I saw him being able to handle the basketball. I saw him being able to get downhill. And I thought we could implement that into being a point guard, not realizing that the decision-making that he has isn't what a point guard is in the NBA yet. So I was wrong with that.
So
However, as he's progressed, he has while he's progressing, he's recognizing what the defense is giving him. He's recognizing who to throw the ball to in terms of shooters. He is improving, which he did not do that in the summer league. One, because he was playing with inferior players.
No, because he was playing
right
point guard. He had his best assist game when he played small forward.
I don't understand the point of using assists as a barometer for how well you're playing the point guard position. That's a very casual take. Look, I would say this.
When he was at point guard, he wasn't doing shit but trying to score. He could barely get the fucking ball up the court.
Well, this is the point, Jordan. So in Europe, they teach the game through the point guard position. Yes, I know. I said in Europe, and your head just went, oh no, I'm about to get another history lesson. He's about to tell me about World War II. My God, man.
Fucking way. You love the
Jesus
European
Christ.
Yeah, but what the fuck they gotta do with this, though?
Yap. The minute
He's gonna
somebody wants to
educate
say
you on
something
how
back, you're like,
playing
no,
the
we
point
gotta
guard
talk
can
about
develop a
assists.
player.
Damn it.
Yo, we're about to
watch
move
this guy at Duke.
Nah,
He has a
intellectual
weak handle. I think we can all agree
Which
that
is
he
what this is
sometimes
right
has a high handle. He can sometimes have a lot of trouble bringing the ball up the court. So I'm gonna force my 18-year-old, who I know is gonna be able to deal with failure, to fail early. So
just for you to stop doing it.
So we can find out what he can't do, and he can find out what he can't do. Because I don't want this guy bitching about not getting the ball later on when we already showed you this is what happens when you get the ball. You're gonna get trapped.
God, we fucking changed the argument to some different shit now.
No,
like,
the point here is we start you at point guard as a development rep. Ox was right. And I believe he has gotten better at these things. I think his handle is better because you learn through failure. If you're a good player, which Cooper is definitely a good player, he has always learned through failure. Do you know why he reclassified? Because shit was too easy. He wanted to fail. You know why? That loss that Duke suffered in the Final Four was good for him because you learn through failure. Some people get better through failure. Some people quit through failure.
I believe the experience of playing point guard.
The experience of playing point guard is a fundamental introduction to the NBA. I can introduce. Hold on, y'all. I can introduce. Listen, if I put him at center, he would have had an easier time. I'm going to tell you this right now. If I put him at center with a decent ball handling point guard, he would have had an easier time adjusting to the NBA from that position because that would have been much more natural for him. If I put him at small forward, he's going to have the easiest time. But if I'm putting him at point guard, he's going to have the hardest time.
So why do they got him at small forward right now?
The reason why they got him at the small forward right now. The reason why they got him at the small forward right now.
They're trying to exhibit Anthony Davis.
So I'm glad you brought that up, Jordan.
Now we got another fucking reason why they doing some shit other than the motherfucking not good at point guard.
Jordan, I'm glad you brought that up, Jordan. Let's stay right here.
They went and got a rookie that's on a two-way and said, hey, you come fucking play point guard.
Jordan, stay right there. You being a coach, how do you find out what I do? How do you find out how to make me effective? You as a coach.
I watch.
Forget you as a coach. You as a trainer. How do you find out what people can do?
I just wait. Stay right here, Jordan. Stay right here, Jordan. How do you, I'm 6'4". I'm super freak athlete. I'm a super freak athlete. I got a handle. I can defend. I will compete. Okay. How do you find out what I'm going to be the most effective with on your crew?
Okay, I get the way you're trying to frame this question. So I'm going to frame it a different way so you can see how this don't make no sense what you're trying to frame.
Okay.
Let's say I wanted to make Kobe Bryant better in the post. Should they fucking play him at power forward or center?
No, we're not going to play him.
Why not? Why not?
Okay, the reason why.
Yes, yes.
Why not?
You can. If you want him to get his ass beat, if you want him to work on his post defense, go play him at small forward or power forward when he's too skinny to play small forward or power forward. No problem.
If we want to play Bryant at the 4,
so he can get better at the post.
If we want to play Bryant if we want to play Bryant at the 4, why do we not want Bryant to be better in the post? And how are we going to get Bryant better at the post?
Just have him go in the post as a guard.
But that's not the same. But that's not an equivalent. That's a false equivalent.
Why is that not equivalent?
Because Kobe Bryant didn't play power forward in high school. Kobe Bryant didn't play center.
First of all, you don't even know he probably did.
Okay, well that's not what I'm saying, Jordan. Again, my original point when it came to Cooper Flagg, my original point when it came to Cooper Flagg was Cooper Flagg exhibited these skills, and I thought that he'd be able to play the lead guard. Only to find out that shit is a lot more difficult, and he's much more suited for the wing. I did find that out by actually putting him at the point guard. But however, I am going to need him as a ball handler at some point throughout the season. And that's going to help that I put him at the point guard because he did learn some things, even though he failed at it. He did learn some things while being there.
Oh, I promise you, Chill, you don't have to put an NBA player at a position to say that what you learned that you can't handle the ball. Like all he learned was, Chill, that he can't play point guard. Which he probably already do.
I can't do it. I can't do it for an entire season. I can't do it for an entire.
He can't do it
for an entire game. I can 100%. I can 100% orchestrate offense from time to time. I can do that. Yes, I just can't do that night in and night out. No, that's not my job. Just like Russell Westbrook can rebound. Russell Westbrook shouldn't be our primary rebounder.
Chill.
He should not be that.
Small forward, shooting guard. Every position on the floor can dribble. So he's going to have an opportunity to dribble in the game.
Yes.
When you take a point guard off the floor, you don't have that secondary relief. Okay, you don't have a release valve. You can't just throw it to somebody.
Okay, Pen, because me and Chill kind of on the same path. You the one that's hard-headed on this. If your point is true, Pen, why do they have him at small forward now? Because they want to teach him a lesson?
No, because they're trying to exhibit Anthony Davis for potential trades, and winning will help.
I don't think they trading Anthony Davis.
That make no fucking sense to Cooper Flagg point. Zero.
Cooper Flagg running point guard is not going to help Anthony Davis look better. Anthony Davis scoring 30 points playing with a traditional point guard, and Cooper, I don't think.
So you think they got together and said, this is what you think they got together in the GM office?
Okay, listen to me. Guys, the coach who's playing him at point, the coach who played him at point guard also at one point played Giannis at point guard. Now, does Cooper Flagg have more natural point guard skills than Giannis Antetokounmpo did at the same age?
No.
Yes, he does. He's a better passer than Giannis was at 18, 19 years old. Now, in fairness, Giannis tried the point guard position, I think in his second year or third year, was it? Second year?
Yeah.
So it's not like Cooper's been playing basketball a lot longer than Giannis has been playing basketball. First of all, he's a lot polished at the same age. There's a reason why Giannis was 15th in the draft, despite being a 6'9" athletic freak. Okay. The point is, in Europe, there is a belief that we teach every single player to learn from the point guard position. Nikola Jokic played a little bit of point guard. I don't know if you can tell that from the everything about him. Playing point guard is a helpful thing. I don't know why people in America
if you're good at it,
to stick a dude in the post. And this is why, by the way, the world has caught up. This is why 5 of the 6 best players in the league are international
you just
players.
Switch the argument to you're gonna switch the argument.
No, the point here is it is
Cooper
perfectly logical to play Cooper Flagg at point guard to get him better. It is a great position to learn and fail in the NBA.
So
it's not a great position, by the way.
Hold on, Jordan. On that note,
last point, Ron. I just want to agree with Penn on his logic for a second. So if that's the case, they started off the season with Cooper Flagg in mind. They wanted to develop Cooper Flagg in mind. And then somewhere down the season, the focus shift to they want to exhibit Anthony Davis for a trade. So they huddled up and said, guys, we got to get AD. We got to get AD moving. Flagg, you're no longer at a point. Nimhard, come in. The two-way, come in. Get the point guard and start. That's what you're saying they did.
Was Anthony Davis playing a ton of minutes? Did he play a ton of games when Cooper Flagg was starting at point?
No, he didn't.
No.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.